Hey everyone, this is Jenny Strebe with Confessions of Hairstyles, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get a very low romantic textured updo utilizing Olive Kinra professional products. They just launched a new grip line and it is amazing. Not only does it give you texture, but it gives a little bit more of a slippier texture like a dry wax. Let's go and get started. To start this look off, it's really important to have the right texture to the hair. So what we went ahead and did is added some whip grip mousse in her hair prior to styling it. So I added it roots to ends, blow dried it out, and then I went ahead and used a curling iron on it. This just gives it a really nice texture and definition to the curl. So then when we start whipping it into our style, it's gonna really have the longevity to hold all day. Okay, for the first section for this one, we're gonna go a little bit below the crown and then go ear to ear on both sides, sectioning the front sections away for later. Now Savannah has a lot of hair, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is go ahead and fold this hair in half and create the base to our whole entire hairstyle. With doing this, that's gonna really allow us to get rid of a lot of her bulk, a lot of her hair really fast, so we don't have to worry about it. So we're just gonna go ahead and fold it in half, letting some of those hair kind of fall out a little bit for softness, folding in half, creating a loop, and then hair elasticing it. So I have one loop in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the bobby pin elastic trick where I take two bobby pins, weave it through a hair elastic. I want this nice and secure tight to the head, so I'm gonna take one bobby pin and push it up against her scalp, take the other bobby pin and simply wrap it around and then pushing it in towards the elastic. After that, we're gonna fan out the loop and drop the hair out around it. Now for these ends, we're gonna add some of our dry wax and we're just gonna simply spray these ends. That's gonna really help give it some separation and definition. So I'm just gonna kind of massage that product in there, then organically taking pieces, twisting them a little bit, and then pinning them in around our loop. Some of them, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pin them directly into our loop. Just kind of twisting them, pinching them apart, taking the bobby pin through that section, and then simply pinning them right into the loop. Now we're gonna drop out our top sections here. The next section is gonna be from about an inch away from the hairline down to the ear. We're gonna go ahead and section that piece out for later. You wanna do that on both sides. Now we have our two sections in the back. We're gonna lightly tease it and then drape it across. Again, taking the ends and pinning them into our loop. Lightly teasing at the roots. Having that mousse in there prior to is really gonna help give us that texture and hold that we need, that grip that we need all day. Now we're going to drape that right side over to the left. I'm going to slightly pinch the hair, twist it, push it up, pinch and pull a little bit for texture, and then bobby pin it just next to the scalp here. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. So over directing it to the right, kind of pinch the hair together, twist it and push it up, pinch and pull for a little fullness. Then bobby pinning that into place. Again, taking these ends of the hair, twisting them. We're adding a little bit of our wax to it. Twisting it, pinch and pulling it. And then this is definitely done very visually. We're gonna go ahead and connect it into the loop, and I want some of those ends kind of out to give it that kind of messy kind of feel to it. She has a lot of hair. We're gonna do the same thing on this side now. Twisting it, adding some wax. That's gonna really help give us all that definition, and it's gonna give us texture. So when I bobby pin it into our loop, again, it's gonna hold all day. You can see how the air grip spray definitely gave it some definition, almost like it gives it a matte finish, but it almost gives it a little bit of shine to it as well. Now we're gonna start incorporating the sides into the updo. You can definitely feel free to personalize this. It would look nice with a nice braid sweeping across. I went ahead and dropped out the section on the left. So now I'm just gonna swoop it across to the right side. I use some of our air grip spray just for that definition. And then I'm just gonna swoop it over, lightly backcomb it with my fingers from underneath, really bringing out that texture and curl that we created earlier. And then creating almost like a really nice airy texture, crossing it over and then bobby pin it into place, again, by pinching it ever so slightly, twisting, taking our bobby pin in there, and then pushing it into the scalp here. I like some of these ends to be out, but you can certainly go ahead and bobby pin them into the updo if you'd like. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the opposite side. We're gonna finish this look off with some high grip spray. We're just gonna spray it all over. I'm really gonna pull some of the pieces around the face out to give it a really nice soft feel to it. And that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe to my channel for all sorts of Hair Love Weekly, and check out my educational app under Confessions of a Hairstylist. See you guys soon.